Alright, 100% race length career mode. Uh, I hate this game, but apparently not as much as I hate myself. Why am I doing this? Alright, Daytona 500. Skip practice. Skip qualifying. Straight to the race. "47 laps of fuel." How many laps are in stage 1? 65 laps, so there will be a pit stop cycle here in the first stage. Come on, bottom lane, get moving. Just gotta stay in the draft and try to be patient. Oh no. And try to stay in the bottom line. I do have DNFs enabled, so cars will DNF throughout the race. Oh, accidentally got above Eric Jones. Maybe I can get pulled here, past Eric Jones, past Timmy Hill. Priest is not moving. I'm going to take a chance and go to the middle lane and get my run completely cut off by Cody Ware. Cody Ware, save it. That was almost bad. Cody Ware manages to save it. Alright, I'm in the middle lane. What do I do now? What do I do? Follow McDowell through. McDowell moves down. I'm going to go above him. Ooh, looks like a bit of a checkup. Okay, I'll stick behind Suarez. Looks like Joey Logano and someone else have broken free from the pack. Logano and maybe that's Denny Hamlin up there? Either way, you're going to try to push Suarez underneath Busher. Gets underneath Busher. Oh. I don't want to be underneath Suarez. Come on, get pulled by Busher's draft. Get pulled by Busher. Gonna take a chance and move up to the high lane here with Ricky Stenhouse. And whoever is in front of Stenhouse, Cindric maybe? There we go. Hold up. Try to create a fourth lane down here. 4 wide. Into the corner. Not my brightest idea. Does not work out too well. But doesn't work out bad, which is the main thing. Follow Austin Dillon through. Pass Ryan Blaney. Pass Keselowski. Oh, I didn't mean to bump Austin Dillon there. Come on, Almirola, let's tandem our way through this. And Almirola abandons us to move up in front of Larson. Come on, leave me room, Blaney. And that is Denny Hamlin up there with Logano, as Hamlin takes the lead. I don't think I've ever won a plate race in this game. I can get to second with relative ease, but just being able to pass for the lead and stay in the lead is so difficult. The draft from behind just does not work the same as the getting the draft from behind. Getting 2 draft from behind. There's my Spire teammate Corey LaJoy. Let's go ahead and push him. Try to help him out here. Big push down the straightaway. Sorry, LaJoy, I don't like the high lane in the corners. I'm going to have to abandon you. Got you a few spots. Get underneath Chase. Not quite. Who's that ahead of Chase? Almendinger. Get underneath Chase. We've caught up to Logano and Hamlin now. Lap 7 of 65 for the stage. I'm going to go ahead and follow Dinger. Dinger's in the draft of Logano. Alright, try to push Dinger to the lead. Try to push Almendinger to the lead and see if we can tandem our way to a breakaway. Alright, so only lap 8, and we're already up to 2nd place. Dinger, can we move down the track, please? No? Okay. I'll move underneath Dinger. Try to get a draft. No draft help. Come on, Hamlin. Hamlin is just not helping us at all. Fall back down to 4th. Anybody coming with me low? Anybody? Alright, Dinger and Logano move low. Elliott stays high. As our run just completely stalls the instant we leave the bumper of Logano. These front 3 are very content running single file on the straights and then breaking up to 2 and 2 on 2 and 1 on the corners. I needed to stay 2x2 so I can follow somebody throughout the whole track and actually gain spots. Stay in the draft, stay in the draft. Stay in the draft. Hamlin is somehow getting a run on the high lane with no help. Almirola is somehow also getting a run on the high lane with no help. Chase, just stay in one line, please. I don't want to leave enough room for Dinger to, or not Dinger, Almirola to go down in front of me. I can't afford to lose this draft. We are over half a second ahead of 7th place. I gotta stay with this front pack. I'm falling behind the pack. Chase Elliott, no, come back. I don't know how I'm losing them. I'm staying in the draft. Chase Elliott has been driving with nobody in front of him and just me behind him. There's no reason he should be pulling away. And I think that's it. I think we've officially lost the draft with Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott is somehow faster than us with absolutely zero drafting help, which makes zero sense. And yep, we are plummeting behind now. A full second behind. 7th place went from almost a full second behind to right on our fucking ass. I need someone to actually be drafting partners with me. Alright, Truex, thank you. Busher? Nope, Busher won't cooperate. How about Cindric? If I can manage to be in the middle of 3 cars, and there we go, middle of 3 cars, draft partner in front of me, draft partner behind me, that is what I need. We're already a second and a half behind Chase Elliott for 5th place. Cindric, stay on this lane. Stay in this lane, thank you. There we go. We get a nice bump from Truex. We give Cindric a nice bump. Truex, come on. Be back to being our drafting partner. You too, Cindric. Give Cindric a nice push here down the straight. Get a nice push from Truex. There we go. 193 on the straightaway there. We caught up a lot to the top 5 in that lap because we actually had the drafting help. Come on, Cindric, come down the track. Cindric, why do you insist on running the high line in the corner? We'd be catching them so much faster if Cindric would just use the low lane. There we go, get a nice pump from Truex. Come on, Cindric, we're right there. We're right with the top 5 now. We've completely lost Martin Truex Jr., though. Am I close enough to Chase Elliott to get his draft? I am not. which means that massive run that I had on Cindric is just gone. Thank you, Truex. Truex somehow catches back up to us and gives us a push, as we have fallen way off from the top 5 again because Austin Cindric is the most uncooperative driver to follow. Truex, come back. Why did Truex back off? We're a full second behind Chase Elliott now. Again. Alright, now Cindric will just cooperate for a little bit. He's actually running the low lane in the corner now. We can catch back up at the front pack, just depending on if Cindric cooperates. There we go, getting the bump from Truex. We bump Cindric. I think I'm finally close enough to get in Chase Elliott's draft. I was close enough until I actually went out and tried to get into Chase Elliott's draft, and then I immediately fell off again. The instant I'm not in the draft, I plummet 10 miles an hour. There we go. They went 3 wide here for 3rd place. Gonna follow Chase. And somehow me being directly behind Chase Elliott is apparently not me being in his draft according to the game. And they go single file right in front of Cindric so I can do nothing. Come on, Truex, give me a push. I just want to get by Cindric. There we go. Got by Cindric, but now Truex is trying to hook me. Oh my. He rode me right into the fucking wall there, so all that work of catching up is for nothing because Truex walled us. There we go. We're in Allmendinger's draft officially now. We have a good run. I'm going to try to pass him, get in Chase Elliott's draft. Truex is trying to turn me again. And just like that, we lose out on the top 5 once more. Truex, for being my drafting partner for most of this run, has now walled me and tried to spin me out. And there he goes, trying to spin me out again. No, Truex, I don't know if I trust you anymore. Get off my bumper. And now it's a 3-car breakaway at the front. And there we go. My car just pretty much comes to a complete stop the second I'm out of Chase Elliott's draft. And once again, me being directly behind Chase Elliott means I'm not in his fucking draft, apparently. I don't know what it is about Chase Elliott, but he's just impossible to draft. And once again, they go single file, killing my run. There we go. Finally cleared Busher. 19 laps left on fuel. Right, there we go. 6-car breakaway for the lead now, and we are the 6th car in the breakaway. I want to get in Logano's draft. There we go. Help push Logano. I'm literally bump drafting Logano and it's saying I'm not in his draft. There we go, up to 3rd. Best we've been this run. These front cars are just content running single file the entire track, so there's nowhere I can go to make moves. There they are, back single file. They'll go double file for the corners to just go right back single file as fucking McDowell shoots out of a fucking cannon. Jesus. Get out of the way, McDowell. I want in. 34 laps remaining in the stage, 13 laps to go on fuel. Right, follow Almirola through, push Almirola to the lead. Haven't left Almirola's draft, but I managed to drop 2 spots because McDowell and Hamlin are just ungodly fast. As Hamlin jumps out in front of us now. No matter what I do, I just cannot stay in people's drafts. Especially in the corners. The corners is where I lose it, because I can be right behind a car and it'll still say I'm not in their draft, as now Logano's going to try to go by us. And Hamlin is not cooperating at all in front of us. And we're back down to 5th. Oh, the car just decided to shoot up the hill there. We haven't had someone be our proper drafting partner in ages. Get out of here, Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton's trying to hook us into the fence. There we go. I finally got unattached to his hood. No, not a single soul wants to be drafting partners up here. They'd all rather just run sporadically all around the track. And have only AI work with AI, apparently. Denny Hamlin is so fast. He's just gaining spots like crazy with zero drafting help. Meanwhile, we're staying in the draft all around the track and not being able to get any momentum. Finally got past Logano, back in 4th place. Furthest we've made it is 2nd place for a little bit. Push McDowell to the lead. We're back in 2nd. We're back in 2nd, and our car immediately drops by 15 miles an hour once we get up to 2nd once again and get past immediately. I don't know what more I can do with my car drop from 190 to 175. The second that I'm in 2nd place. The second that I'm not actively in someone's draft, I just plummet 10 to 15 miles per hour. How much more? 7 more laps on fuel. Cut off the run of Logano. Try to stay in Hamlin's draft. Lose Hamlin's draft somehow. Try to stay in Almirola's draft. Alright, here we go. Push Almirola. Cut off the run of Chris Buescher. Cut off the run of Logano. Cut off the run of Buescher. Cut off the run of Logano. Alright, now try to draft Almirola up to the lead. And hopefully not drop 15 miles an hour the second we get up to second place again. Once again, the second I get up to second place, it says I'm magically out of his draft. Cut off Bush's run. Cut off Logano's run. Trying to stay behind McDowell here. There we go, get up to McDowell's bumper. Try to push him back up to the lead. Two more laps of gas, so probably going to pit next time by. There's low fuel light. Managed to stay with the top pack so far. Can't afford to take no tires. Right front is down to 39%. And McDowell jumps up in front of Almirola, so we lost our drafting help. There we go, McDowell's back. Pit road speed's 55. I still don't know a good braking point for the pit entry here. Enter aggressive. Try not to speed. Perfect. Increase the fuck out of the tire pressure. Alright, exit pit road in 10th place, but we exit ahead of everybody else. The aggressive pit entry helped. Problem is, with being out in front, is we're in clean air and no drafting help, so Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, and them should be able to catch us in no time. Eric Almirola and the rest of the top 9 look like they're all going into the pits now. And here comes Chase Elliott flying in hot in my rearview mirror. Here we go, Almirola will be our drafting partner. Unfortunately, he's on the high lane, so that doesn't really help all that much. And Eric Almirola pulls out onto the track in front of other people. Harrison Burton and Chris Buescher here 1-2. Someone looks like they already DNF'd. Who? Yellow car, don't really know who it was. Looked like maybe Kyle Busch. Green flag pit cycles look like they're done. We cycle out pretty much right where we were, 2nd place. Chris Buescher's pulling way out ahead of us. I need someone to cooperate and help draft. Harrison Burton, please. Chase Elliott on the high lane. $19 laps left in stage 1. As long as I stay in the stage points, I'll be happy. I'll be ecstatic if I stay in the top 5. I don't think winning the stage is going to happen. I'd be disappointed with anything less than 10th for stage 1, though. They are 3 wide behind me. If I drop in front of Truex, he may... Nope, he does not help draft me this time. Him and Allmendinger have been the only 2 that have been consistently willing to be drafting partners, but not this time. Truex. Truex, why? Harrison Burton getting a run in the middle lane with no help, and Eric Almirola getting a run on the top lane with no help. Not that I really have all that great of help with McDowell not doing anything behind me. Down to 6, would love to end the stage in the top 5, still have plenty of time. We're 2 seconds behind Chris Buescher for the lead. 17 laps to go. We can stay in this. Go ahead and bump Allmendinger. See if I can catch Harrison Burton's draft. I can. The car needs to hold a line here. Alright, fall in line behind Almirola. Alright, only 1 second behind Chase Elliott for the lead now. We're catching him. This 3-car tandem's working. Give Almirola a push. He'll give Harrison Burton a push. We are right up there with Chris Buescher and Chase Elliott now. Almirola pokes out from line. Alright, fall back in line. Alright, we're in Harrison Burton's draft, and no, Almirola cuts off our run. Stay right on Almirola's bumper. Here we go. Push Almirola. Push Harrison Burton up to the lead. Go up to third. This 3-car tandem's working pretty well, and Almirola's not going to stay in line behind Harrison Burton. "13 laps to go in stage 1. Almirola underneath Harrison Burton. I'm going to keep following Almirola through. Almirola left us a little bit sooner than I would have liked there. End up having to force our way up, and not doing us any good because we have to cut off Buescher's run, so we're out of Almirola's draft anyway. Almirola's been running the low lane for the past like 20 laps or however long it's been, and the instant he's in the lead, he starts running the high lane, so now I'm not in this draft anymore. And he is pulling away with zero help once again. Alright, Chase, Harrison, please tell me you're going to run the bottom lane. They are already pulling away, almost out of range for me to draft them. Here we go. Nope, I think I'm out of Chase Elliott's draft. He's pulling away 0.7 of a second. Yep. He's pulled out of where I can draft him. I need Buescher to pass me and not just immediately fly away from me. Buescher passes us and immediately flies away from us. We are just ungodly slow outside of the draft. And getting drafted with a car behind us for some reason does not help us. We have to be behind a car. Come on, McDowell, just be drafting partners with us. Blaney? Nope. McDowell? Nope. Already 1.2 seconds behind 4th place. Because nobody wants to help at all. Ten laps to go in stage 1. Looks like we're not going to be with the front pack unless someone here in the second group of cars starts cooperating with drafting. The gap is already up to 2 seconds behind 4th place. Come on. McDowell did not let us in. Or rather, Truex didn't let us in behind McDowell. And we are going to start just absolutely hemorrhaging spots here unless we can get to the low lane. Alright, follow Truex through. Truex, you've been the one of two people to actually help us this race. Not able. He pulls in front of Hamlin. Blaney pulls out in front of us. We can't do anything. Oh, poke our nose underneath him. And lose all momentum. Alright, Cole Custer. Thank you, Cole Custer. Finally, someone else who's actually going to be a drafting partner. I really don't want to help Hamlin. But unfortunately, I have to fall in line behind him. Alright, Hamlin gets below McDowell. We lost Cole Custer. Hopefully he can catch back up to us. 2.5 seconds behind 4th place now. Harrison Burton's in the lead. Seven laps to go on the stage. I don't know if we can catch up 2.5 seconds behind unless Hamlin starts cooperating, which it does not look like he has any intention on doing. And Cole Custer is our draft partner, and by draft partner apparently means trying to hook me into the grass. Hamlin's just going to continue running the high lane, which does me absolutely no good. Custer decides to stop helping us. Back to absolutely hemorrhaging spots. As I push my cat off the keyboard. Come on, just stay in the top 10. Stay in the stage points. Down to 8th. We've been 2nd or 3rd for most of the stage. It would be... 8th would be disappointing, but I would take it. Five to go on the stage. As Truex falls in line in front of Custer. Come on, Truex, I need you to run a different line. Alright, we're past Custer. We're in 7th. Custer is someone who's willing to work with us. We just need Truex to... Truex is just going the right speed to where I can't get behind him. Custer helps us through. Custer is supposedly our drafting partner, but also not drafting us and trying to pass us. Still 2.5 seconds behind 4th. The front pack is out of the question at this point with 4 laps to go. I'm just hoping to get back into the top 5. Thought we had a good run there. We did not drop back in line behind Hamlin. Looks like we have a good run again. Nope, Hamlin cuts it off. They're 2x2 up there in the top 4, so maybe if Hamlin cooperates, we can get close to catching up with them. I don't think we can in 3 laps. And Hamlin's not cooperating. He's running such a weird line. 3 laps to go now. Truex is finally caught back up. Truex will help out a lot. Truex gives us a nice push out of the corner. I need Truex to come give me a push now. He does. That gonna be enough momentum to get underneath Hamlin? It is not. Coming to two to go now. Just got to stay chilling behind Hamlin until Truex catches up with us and gives us a push. Right, Truex gives us a nice push there. I would prefer to be below Hamlin, but Hamlin's protecting the low line with his life. Oh no. That is not what I wanted to happen. Get out of the way, Hamlin. Hamlin, save it. No caution? Okay, there's the caution. Would have liked for it to come before I lost those 3 spots, but I'll take 7th at this point. Stage win goes to Eric Almirola, Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott, Harrison Burton, Cole Custer, McDowell, us, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, and Denny Hamlin all in the stage points. Bump the tire pressure up again. Wish there was a faster way to do this. Up to 40 for the left tires. If I even have enough time to do it, looks like I will not. Whatever I landed on is good enough. Good thing they don't have custom car setups in the game, so I could have adjusted that before the race. Nope, have to do it during the race in the very limited time window that they give you. A quarter of a PSI at a time. .63 laps in the stage, so there will be another green flag pit stop cycle, assuming there's no caution in this stage. Get underneath Chris Buescher, who throws a block on us, able to get underneath him. Stay in Harrison Burton's draft. Staying in the draft is not doing any good. Cars are still catching us and passing us. There we go. Come on, Cole Custer. Cole Custer has been one of our best friends this race. Cole Custer, Martin Truex Jr., AJ Allmendinger, only 3 that have been actually helping us. Give Harrison Burton a nice push there. Cole Custer losing ground fast. We lost our drafting help from behind, but we're still right on Harrison Burton's tail. No, Harrison, don't leave us like this. Harrison Burton gets to the lead and immediately fucking bails on us. Every time we get someone to the lead, they just bail on us for the other lane. Custer, please, why did you not follow? Here we go, Custer. Unfortunately, Custer cannot get to the low lane because there's a Chris Busher there. There we go. We have Custer behind us. We're on the low lane. We're in Harrison Burton's draft. Good push from Custer. And it is good enough for us to get underneath Harrison Burton. I need Custer to catch back up to us. Give us another push. There we go, Custer. We are in the lead for the first time this race. Thanks to Cole Custer. As the car just didn't turn in the tri-oval. Now I'm stuck in the high lane. Drop in behind Custer, thank you. Alright, Custer, let's try to two-car tandem this. Let's try to pull away. Get some space. Or three-car. If Truex can catch up. There we go. We got Truex's help now. Truex pushing us. We're pushing Custer. This is the ideal situation. This is the situation I want to be in when the race comes to an end. Second place with a draft partner ahead and a draft partner behind. Truex, why do you do this? Truex just pushes us right into the wall, trying to hook us into the fence. And just like that, our nearly 1 second lead on fourth place is down to nothing, and Cole Custer is pulled way away. It was worth losing the spots. I had to take out Truex. He has walled us too many times this race. And it looks like it did nothing to Truex. It did about as much to us as it did to Truex. He's right back behind us. Unless that's Austin Dillon. Nope, that is him. Oh, Ricky Stenhouse will be drafting partners with us. Ah, we get stuck in the middle. Come on, do not get low. There we go, we get to the low lane, we're falling out of the top 10. No Gregson willing to be drafting partners with us. Unfortunately stuck on the high lanes, that doesn't really help. We're 3 seconds behind the lead. That leads down to 2.7 seconds. It looks like they were too wide up there. They're not anymore. Okay, the top 5 breakaway are still not working together. In the corners, at least. Straightaways they are. And again, our little quartet here, 8th, 9th, 10th, and us, is also not working together, as they're 3 wide ahead of me. Come on, Amarillo, choose someone to follow. Hamlin clears Stenhouse. Now there is only one line. And I'm battling Amarillo for it. And unfortunately, it looks like they are going to be pulled away past where I can drop them. Because Almirola is not going to budge. There we go. He finally definitively passed us. Now we can finally use him for drafting help. Unfortunately, he's very insistent on running the wall. Cindric is catching us, who's also looking like he is insistent on running the wall. As Cindric, our supposed drafting partner, bails on us to try to go draft Amarola, so I wall him. And Almirola is now pulled far enough away that we can't get in his draft. So we gotta wait for Kyle Larson to catch us now. We are just hemorrhaging positions like crazy. We're down to 13th. Almirola, friend, if you're going to be our drafting partner, actually draft us, please. Don't just fucking slingshot past us. That's not how drafting works. Good thing Suarez drafted us. As we have fallen from 3 seconds behind to 6 seconds behind in the matter of 2 laps because of absolute zero drafting help. As it looks like, did someone else DNF? Looks like someone else DNF because I've been on pit road for the last 2 times we passed. As once again, a car with no drafting help just flies right by us when we do have drafting help. Martin Truex Jr. is somehow in the lead after we spun him out. While we fell from 3rd down to 13th in that amount of time. Down to 7 seconds behind the leader. As Cindric, our supposed partner, just does not want to budge from riding the wall, so he just drives right on past us instead of drafting us. Yellow flag is out. McDowell is the only one pitting, so I'm guessing he was the cause of it. Ty Dillon and Kyle Busch are the 2 that are on pit road. Pitting here means that oh, yep, there's McDowell. Pitting here means I should be able to make it for the rest of the stage, so I'm going to pit. Finally got the right tires up to 60 PSI. Would love to get the left ones up to 50. Almost got him up to 50. Okay, McDowell does not DNF, but he was the one who brought out the caution. We're down to 37th because we were one of 2 cars who pit. So I'm banking on hopefully the rest of the stage going green and everybody needing to pit. Ooh, bottom lane checks up a bit there. Middle lane is the one that has the momentum right now, which is not fun for me. There we go, able to find the bottom lane. A lot of people here in the back willing to be drafting partners. Listen, Haley gets a hell of a run there on the top lane. Bottom lane is kind of stalled out. Gillen moves up the track a bit. I take advantage, put my nose in there. Pass him, put my nose underneath Priest. Please, please, Kurt Busch, pull me. Pull me, Kurt. I want to clear Priest. I do. Logano's all the way back here in 23rd now. And I do get underneath Kurt Busch there. Okay, once we get past these last couple 3 wide cars, it looks like it thins out to 1 to 2 lanes. Yep, here we are. We're in 19th, and it's thinned out to 1 to 2 lanes, so gaining positions from here is going to be a bit more difficult. Keselowski tries to poke above Briscoe here. I'm going to leave him out to dry in the middle lane. Oh no, people move up to the middle lane with him, back down to the low lane, except for Austin Dillon. Yeah, 38 laps to go in the stage, 42 laps on fuel. Don't have to worry about that. Theoretically, should just be us and McDowell who are able to make it on fuel till the end of the stage. Oh, okay, I had the fingers crossed for no caution. Caution comes out, but nobody... Michael McDowell's pitting again. Unfortunately, this yellow might mean that they're able to make it to the end. 35 laps to go in the stage. Still 42 laps on fuel. Yeah, everyone might be able to make it to the end without pitting after that second caution. Try to help Chase Elliott get this bottom line going. Stenhouse, ooh, wobbling like crazy in the middle lane. Oh, Larson bails on us. There we go, we're getting the pull from Busher. Get by Larson. Get by Burton. Up to the top 5. Alright, let's try to push past Hamlin and Truex here. Who is that in the lead? It's Cole Custer in the lead. Alright, I wasn't sure who we were exactly helping get to the lead, but I'm happy with Cole Custer being in the lead. Even if he did immediately abandon Chris Buescher and I. Alright, we helped Buescher get up back up to the lead. We got Truex behind us. I need Buescher to stay in front of us. He keeps moving up to being in front of Cole Custer. Having just Truex's bump drafting is not helping us. We're about 5 miles an hour slower than we would be if we were just following someone in the draft. Truex tries to right hook us again. And we fall from second down to fourth. We're going to go ahead and let Buescher out, leave Buescher out to dry on the high lane. Back up to third. Alright, here we are in second behind Cole Custer. Got Truex behind us. And now Truex leaves us. Passes us for second. And just like that is already 4/10 of a second ahead of us. Already half a second ahead of us. Denny Hamlin is no help for us. He's running the middle lane. Truex is now no help to us. He's out of range to where we could draft him. I think we need to do it within half a second, and he's 6/10 now. I don't understand how the instant cars pass us. They just immediately blow by and catch up to the pack in front. As now Hamlin. Oh, I didn't want to wall Hamlin there. Car just didn't turn. Already up to 1.2 seconds ahead, 1.3. Truex and Custer pulling away even though they're battling side by side. Oh, now they're not. Now they are again. 1.5 seconds, 1.6, 1.7. 1.8. They're just gaining, expanding the gap so fast because Denny Hamlin is being the least helpful person in the world yet again. Ryan Blaney, Chris Buescher, Denny Hamlin, 3 wide behind me. None of them willing to actually help. Okay, Blaney got underneath us. That's not good. I would have liked to have had any lane other than the low lane. Get the advantage. There we go, able to fall back in line on the low lane. Down to 6th. .23 laps remaining in the stage. I think everyone except for me and McDowell should have to pit, hopefully. If that's the case, we might be able to get notch a stage win at least. Car just went way up the track there for no reason. Buescher passes us for 4th. It's like my steering input just didn't happen. The front two are really just not helping each other even. But they're still just so much faster for some unknown reason. And Harrison Burton manages to get underneath us with 0 drafting help. Everyone's just so much faster than us. We are only a 3-star car, I guess, but man. Cars with 0 drafting help, but just able to blow by me with drafting help is ridiculous. There we go. I got close enough to Blaney to use his draft to get back by Harrison Burton. Wanting to go in stage 2. Hamlin's car is a brick wall. He passes us for 5th. There we go. Use Busher's draft to help us get past Hamlin again. And Busher abandons us, so we stall out. And I ram the fuck into Hamlin, but he is still just a brick wall and doesn't budge. Cindric, supposedly our drafting partner, is trying to turn us into the grass. That's great. Fall in line behind Cindric. We're down to 6th. 18 laps to go on the stage. There we go. Try to use Hamlin's draft to get back past Cindric. For some reason, nobody wants to run the low lane. Block Harrison Burton. Block Austin Cindric. Hey, Cindric, will you be my drafting partner? You say you will be, but nope. You do not do anything to help once again. Back down to 6th. Oh, looks like Denny Hamlin having a mechanical problem, potentially blown engine as his car bursts up into smoke. And Cindric did not leave me any room to do anything there. And there they go. Not all of them. Most of them peel off to pit road. Not Truex. Looks like Denny Hamlin will go from looking for a top 5 to a DNF. Would put him 38th if that is a DNF, which I believe it is. Cindric catches up to us for 3.5 seconds, almost 4 seconds behind Truex. The name I'm looking for on the leaderboard is McDowell. He's the only other one who should be able to make it on fuel. And Cindric is once again trying to turn us, because that's what drafting partners do apparently, is try to spin us out. He slows down. He's going to peel off towards pit road. Truex peels off. We take the lead. Here come people coming back off of pit road. Back markers, 34th place Todd Gilliland. Michael McDowell is a full 6 seconds behind us, but gaining fast. 5.7 now. 5.6, 5.5, 5.4. Gained 0.6 of a second in the matter of 1 corner. By that rate, he will be caught up to us probably in like a lap. Timmy Hill also has stayed out. He's 13 seconds behind. And dropping fast. I wonder if he might be out of fuel. More cars coming off of pit road. 27th place, goes a lap down. Looks like I'll fall in line behind 26th place. Ish. Yes, there we go. Now it looks like Timmy Hill is on the pits. Now back to 5 seconds ahead of McDowell, so it's looking like us being in the draft of these cars is helping us. "13 laps to go to try to hold on to this 5-second lead, win the stage. Put a good chunk of the field a lap down in the process. Try to get into Christopher Bell's draft. Christopher Bell having a really bad run down in 23rd. Meanwhile, Ryan Preece having a really good run up in 24th. So Cole Custer cycles out 3 seconds ahead of Chase Elliott in 3rd place. Then Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher rounding out the top 5. 12 laps to go. It's looking like, at worst case scenario, we're going to finish 2nd this stage. I would love to come out with a stage win. Going to try to pit strategy our way to a Daytona 500 win. Staying a pretty consistent 5 seconds ahead of McDowell. Is that Allmendinger there in 22nd? Allmendinger must have ran into some issues, got cycled back in traffic or something, because he was running up towards the front for a good chunk of this. One of our few drafting partners. 10 to go in the stage. As Dinger bails on us to go slot in front of Christopher Bell. We stay above Bell, get in Dinger's draft. Down to 22 cars on the lead lap. Oh, Cole Custer lost third place, falling behind Chase Elliott and Chris Buescher. I give Bell a nice little push here. Seven laps to go in stage 2. Right, using Dinger's draft. Pull us by Christopher Bell. Back to 22 cars on the lead lap. McDowell's narrowed the gap to 4.5 seconds, but unless he goes on an absolute hell of a run here, I think we're pretty safe for this stage victory, barring a caution that doesn't end the stage. Five to go. McDowell has been gaining fast, down to 3.5 second lead. .4 second lead, 4 laps to go. Chris Buescher and Chase Elliott have pulled way ahead of Cole Custer. 2.5-ish second lead over him for third, fourth, and fifth. 3 laps to go. 1.9 second lead over McDowell. He's gaining fast enough to where he might catch us before the end of the stage. Two to go, 1.5 second lead over McDowell. Slingshot by Christopher Bell. Somehow don't have the momentum to pass him. Try to get pulled by Eric Jones's draft here. Eric Jones does no favors for us. And just like that, 1 lap to go. 0.8 of a second lead, 0.7 of a second lead over McDowell. He very well could be battling us for the lead by the end of this lap. There we go, just stay in the draft. 0.8 of a second lead, still 0.9. I think we're safe for this stage win. And we win stage number 2. Michael McDowell, Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott, Cole Custer, Austin Cindric, Harrison Bird, Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney, and Kyle Larson. Rounding out the top 10. There we go. The tire pressures are finally where I want them to be. 70 laps in stage 3. $67 laps to go. So if there's once there's a yellow flag after about the first 20 or so laps, I'm going to pit, and that should be the only pit stop we need in the stage, assuming that there will be a caution flag. If we're lucky, it might fall early enough in the stage that they don't pit and we can fuel strategy ourselves to a win. As of right now, though, just trying to hold off as best we can in the lead. Got to do some mirror driving. Holding off Cole Custer right now. If they stay single file, this will be easy. But I highly doubt they're going to stay single file. Yep, here comes Chase Elliott on the low lane. I got to block low. Block high. Block low. Uh-oh, 3 wide now. Go up there, block Buescher. Go down, block Chase. Go up and block Buescher. Go down and block Chase. Corner. If Buescher passes us on the high lane in the corner, then he passes us in the high lane on the corner. In the corners, I gotta protect low. I fall off an absolute cliff if I run the middle of the high lane in the corner. Alright, let's push McDowell here. Why must they run the middle lane? Oh no, the car didn't turn there. Stayed in second. The car didn't turn at all there. Hit the wall. Dropped from second all the way down to still dropping. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Drop all the way from second to still dropping. 11th, 12th, 13th. From second all the way out of the top 10 because the car just didn't turn. Ran right into the wall. Allmendinger's passed us. We're out of the top 15. No, we're in 15th now. We can't get anybody in front of us because everyone's just railroading us on the high lane. Not getting any drafting help from anywhere. We held up Chase Elliott in the process. And Chase Elliott is the, outside of Denny Hamlin, the least helpful guy in the world in this race. And caution, Kyle Larson pits. 25 cars on the lead lap. Too early to pit. Alright, so that'll bunch up the field again. That's good for us. Unfortunately, the caution came too early. 56 laps remaining, and we needed it to go another 10 to 12 laps, at least, if we were to pull a pit strategy call. And we restart on the high lane, which is awful. Oh, neither lane moving whatsoever, and we weren't able to move up to the very top lane. We're just stuck in the middle. There we go, no longer stuck in the middle. Alright, stay in the low lane. Stay in Chase Elliott's draft. Try to work our way back up towards the front. Alright, up to 14th. Slowly but surely making our way up. Nice push there from Brad Keselowski. Get underneath Gregson. Force him up to the middle. Force Chase Elliott up to the top. Gained a couple more positions up to 12th. Go get underneath Bowman. Back up into the top 10. Oh no. We get stuck on Briscoe's front bumper there. That could have been bad, but luckily it wasn't. Chastain will have plenty of room to drop down in front of us. Ooh, we get a good enough run to get underneath him. Noah Gregson being a tremendous help here, bump drafting us. Now here's where things are going to get a lot tougher to pass. We're up in 6th. We get a good run and get underneath Stenhouse, but we don't have Gregson's help. Gregson's too far behind. I need him to give me a good push here. Gregson gives a good push. Stay underneath Stenhouse. Pass Stenhouse for 5th. Alright, come on, Gregson. Let's slowly work our way up the track. Get in Logano's draft. Come on, Gregson. Still 0.6 of a second behind Logano. No, come on, Gregson. Keep helping us. We need your help. We aren't catching Logano at all, even with drafting help. Meanwhile, Logano with no help, just all by himself pulling away. Chastain and McDowell pass us. Try to fall in line behind McDowell. Back down to 7th. There we go, with the help of being behind McDowell and Chastain. Finally caught up to Logano. And Chastain immediately bails on McDowell. Nope, just on the straightaway. Back with him in the corner. Clear Logano. We need this three-car tandem to stay together. Here on lap 155 of 200, getting harder for my eyes to stay focused. 26 laps left on fuel. We are in the pit window now. And we are losing McDowell and Chastain's draft. We are losing it fast. Ryan Blaney takes over the lead. There we go. We caught back up to McDowell. Get a good run there. Got Blaney, Busher, Custer, Chastain, McDowell, and us here in the top six. Little six-car pull away. We had the momentum to pass McDowell, but not clear him. Right, let's push McDowell. Have McDowell push Chastain. We're 1.6 seconds ahead of 7th place. Just trying to stay in this line. We passed Blaney for 5th. We're in Custer's draft. Past McDowell. Can we pass Chastain? Get up to 3rd. Give Custer a push. We're up to 3rd. Can we push Custer back to the lead? Custer's in the lead. Please stick with us, Cole. Come on, I need to clear Busher. I need to clear Chris Busher. Busher and I just staying neck to neck here, even though I have drafting help and he doesn't. Trying to side draft and just trying anything here. There we go. We finally clear Busher. .41 laps to go. Cole Custer is too far ahead of us for us to get his draft now. He is fully pulled away with no drafting help. He's up to a 1 second lead, over a 1 second lead now, with no drafting help. Here in this draft-oriented track. And we get left out to dry in the middle lane, fall in line behind Chastain. Buescher was able to get below us. McDowell was able to get ahead of us. Gregson somehow caught up. He gives us a nice push. A really nice push. We give Chastain a push. "39 laps to go. 19 laps on fuel." There we go. Nice push here from Gregson. Transfer that energy to Chastain. Only 8/10 of a second behind Cole Custer now. Right, Gregson, pull up to us, give us a push. Not able to. Come on, Gregson. Alright, made it up to Cole Custer again. Use Custer's draft. Custer abandoned us. Come on, Gregson. Gregson trying to push us past Chastain, but Chastain is just too fast with no help. Alright, get back into Custer's draft. Clear Chastain for second. Ryan Blaney gets by us on the outside. Nothing I can do about that. If he's faster on the outside lane with no help, then he's faster on the outside lane with no help. "35 laps to go." Put the block on Logano and immediately try to get back into Blaney's draft. Block Logano. Block Logano. Block McDowell. Block Logano. Alright, we're in Custer's draft. Can we get by Blaney? No, Custer, don't abandon us like this. McDowell not providing any help for us on the bottom. Custer. There we go, Custer. Stay right there. Still side by side with Blaney. As Blaney and McDowell just fly right by. Blaney cuts in front of us. McDowell, or not McDowell, Custer abandons the lane. Now he's back. Right, draft Blaney. Try to draft Blaney to get in front of Cole Custer. And no caution flies for that. As that might have been the big one of the race. I'm not sure how many cars got caught up in it. But McDowell tried to cut in line behind McDowell. Wasn't cleared. He ends up going around. Collects a lot of the front runners. Ryan Blaney is up to a 2-second lead now. I got Cole Custer and McDowell. Then a huge gap to Busher. Not really a huge gap. 2.5 gap. $30 laps remain. Custer, help us. Put the block on McDowell. Oh, wow. Cole Custer shot out of an absolute fucking cannon there to pass us. He went from half a second behind to half a second ahead of us in the matter of just the backstretch. And I'm getting absolutely trained on the outside now. Busher tried to spin us out. Yeah, if I'm getting trained on the outside lane, there's nothing I can do. I can't block the outside and lose the inside lane. Just like that, down from 2nd to 7th. If I wasn't afraid of a caution flying, I would short pit and go ahead and pit right now. But I think the short pit might be worth the risk. I'm coming into pit. Four tires, fuel. Right, 15-second stop. That'll move us down to 26. Last car on the lead lap. There's a surprisingly big tire fall off, about a 3-second tire fall off, so I'm hoping the fresh tires will make this short pit worth it. And there's a cat on me. Sorry, Kirby. I'll pet you later. Alright, so I'm gaining a ton of ground on the fresh tires. I think the short pit was worth it. As long as there's no caution, the short pit is worth it. Should be able to pass these lap cars easily. Goodbye, Cody Ware. Goodbye, Timmy Hill. Already down to just a 30-second deficit to the leader. Harvick down in 35th. That's surprising. BJ McLeod 34th. Loris Hesman's 33rd. Kaz Grala 32nd. JJ Yaley 31st. One of these cars is Justin Haley. There's Justin Haley, bats for position. The rest of these are more lap cars. There's my teammate Corey LaJoy in 29. And I think that's the first car one lap down Kurt Busch right ahead of us. It is. So we officially passed all the back markers, all the lap cars plus Justin Haley. Another 5.5 seconds to catch up to Todd Gilliland for 24th. Only 17.5 seconds behind the leader now. .23 laps to go. They should be having to pit here in the next couple laps. It's looking like, barring a caution, short pit was the correct move. We've gained a lot of ground back already on track just from having the fresh tires. Chase Elliott is going on the pit road, as are most people. From 22nd all the way up to 6th. Only 5 cars remained out. Daniel Suarez, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, and whoever's in 2nd and 3rd. Oh, and Justin Haley also stayed out. So, just 6 cars left to pit. Oh, looks like a few more stragglers. Ryan Blaney. And yep, there go the top 5, all going down the pit road. No, not all the top 5. Kyle Larson stays out. And we are 11 seconds ahead of Ryan Blaney. So, oh, he's gaining fast, though, already down to 10-second lead over him. I don't know if we can win this one, but the pit strategy call was definitely our best chance at the win. Kyle Larson still staying out. Did he pit during one of the cautions? "20 laps to go." So this, unless he pit during one of the cautions, should theoretically be the lap where he runs out of fuel. Larson's still staying out. He had to have pit during one of the cautions, then I wonder how far he can make it. Blaney's down to under 6 seconds behind us. Sponsorship goal of top 35. I will be happy to walk away with a good finish. The win is looking more and more unlikely. "18 laps to go. 3.5 seconds ahead of Blaney. 18 seconds behind Kyle Larson. Trying to stay in Luis Hezemann's draft. Pick up as much speed as I can. Try to stay out in front of Blaney as long as I can. We've lost Hezemann's draft. Blaney's only 2 seconds behind now. There's Blaney right back there. Only a second and a half. Larson's still not pitting, still gaining a bunch of ground too. 20 seconds ahead now. Blaney less than 1 second behind. With no drafting help, he's cut his deficit down from 10 seconds to being now less than half a second behind. And he is coming like he's shot out of an absolute cannon. Nothing I can do except go for blocking. Block until our friends Cole Custer and Martin Truex get here. There's our friend Cole Custer. Cole Custer said he would be drafting partners with us and then proceeded to not do that. "15 laps to go." Come on, Custer. Be our drafting partner. There we go. We are in a lot better shape now that we have Custer as a drafting partner. Truex is caught up now. No, Custer, we need you to be our drafting partner. As he goes up, hits Blaney and spinning out in the inside grass now. There goes our friend Cole Custer. Kyle Larson finally on pit road. And with him on pit road, we will pass him, take the lead. 13 laps to go. It's looking like it's going to be a three-person battle between us, Blaney, and Truex. Can I block for the next 13 laps? Well to go. If I was catching up, by the time this is all said and done, Harrison Burton might be joining the fray in this lead battle for the lead. Truex and Blaney side by side behind me now, not the sight that I want to see. Harrison Burton 6 seconds behind now. Chastain less than 8 seconds behind now. Oh, Blaney gets underneath me. Can I chop his nose off? I can't. I'm stuck middle 3 wide now. They both... 10 laps to go. Truex has now pulled way far ahead of us. No caution thrown for Blaney wiping out. Or rather, getting wiped out. I was hoping to collect him and Truex as a last-ditch effort. Hail Mary there. Not able to succeed in it. Blaney's still in 5th place after that, though. As the field is very spread out. Nope, now he's not. Dinger passed him. Truex already up to a 2.5 second lead in less than a lap. Truex is just so much faster than we are. I do have cautions on, so I'm not sure why the caution was not thrown for that. Up to a 5-second lead already. Unless there's a caution, we are very much not going to catch Truex. He is pulling away so fast. Harrison Burton's catching up. He's only 2.5 seconds behind. Chastain's less than 4 seconds behind. Dinger's only 5 seconds behind. We are so slow. We're a solid 20 miles an hour slower on our own than we are in the draft. 8 laps to go. Harrison Burton's catching up. Can see him in the rear view. He's right there. Chastain's also right there, visible. Dinger, the rest of the pack. Alright, I need to draft you, Harrison. Harrison, why are you running the high lane? Harrison is already almost out of... Yep, he's already out of drafting range. In the matter of 1 corner, he went from 2 tenths behind us to 7 tenths ahead of us. We are just so slow. Our lack of speed catching up to us here late in the race. Truex is already 9 seconds ahead of us. Harrison Burton already over a second ahead of us through just the tri-oval. Here comes Chastain. I gotta block the bottom. Alright, Dinger will be a drafting partner with us. That's good. Dinger's bump lets us get underneath Chastain. Can Dinger catch back up to us? Come on, AJ. There we go. Dinger helps us get that spot back. 6 laps to go. That is definitely not enough time to catch up to Truex. But with Allmendinger's help, we might be able to catch Harrison Burton and finish second. Come on, Dinger, we needed your help. We got to 7 tenths of a second behind Harrison. Then Dinger tried to make a move on us, and we're back down to 9 tenths. Yes, Dinger has helped us catch back up to being Harrison Burton's draft. And then Dinger bailed on us. Come on, Dinger, we're not there yet. We're still 4/10 behind. Come on, Dinger, we need a good push here. Three laps to go. Dinger pushes us into second. He's helped us catch up to Truex a bit from 9 seconds down to 7.8 seconds. But too little too late for that. And oh! Truex hits! 2 laps to go. Truex heads down pit road. We are back in the lead here. Why did Truex pit? Harrison Burton and AJ Allmendinger side by side behind me. And Allmendinger heads down pit road now. Why are people heading down pit road? White flag lap. White flag lap and just have to hold off Harrison Burton now. 2.5 second lead to Kyle Larson and Chris Buescher. Why are people pitting with 2 and 1 lap to go? Burton slows up. Looks like he's going to head down pit road coming to the checker. This game is so broken. Harrison Burton is in fact... Nope, he goes back on the track. We win. In the jankiest way possible, we win the Daytona 500 because Truex and them pit on the last lap. Truex goes all the way down from leading by 8 seconds to finishing 13th because he pit with 2 to go. We win. Kyle Larson second, Harrison Burton third, Noah Gragson fourth, Chase Elliott fifth, McDowell 6th, Cindric 7th, Bowman 8th, Buescher 9th, Stenhouse 10th, Logano 11th, Briscoe 12th, Truex 13th, Justin Haley 14th, Suarez 15th, Dinger 16th, Kozlowski 17th, Almirola 18th, Chastain 19th, Bubba Wallace 20th, 21st Eric Jones, 22nd Cole Custer, 23rd Todd Gilliland, 24th Ryan Blaney, 25th Christopher Bell, and that rounds out the cars on the lead lap. Kurt Busch 26th, Ryan Preece 27th, Greg Biffle 28th, JJ Yeley 29th, Kaz Gralla 30th, Loris Hezemans 31st, BJ McLeod 32nd, Kevin Harvick 33rd, Cody Ware 34th, Corey LaJoie, our teammate 35th, all 1 lap down, Timmy Hill 36th, 2 laps down, and then the DNFs, Austin Dillon 20 laps down, Denny Hamlin 87 laps down, Ty Dillon 131 laps down, and Kyle Busch, who DNF'd 40 laps into the race, 160 laps down. And with that, we are locked into the playoffs. 6 playoff points. We won stage 2. We won the race. Eric Almirola won stage 1. He has a playoff point. That Tyler Reddick and William Byron didn't even race in the race for some reason. And with that, Jeff McGangbang wins the Daytona 500. I don't even know what to say after that race ending. We should have contract offers with better teams now after winning the Daytona 500. Won a race with 100% length. Get a diamond trophy for that. Go ahead and compliment Kevin Harvick. He's on his retirement tour. Next race, I don't know if we'll get as lucky next race. Next race should be harder. It's not a drafting race. It's at Atlanta. We do have contract offers. If I remember right. We should, yeah. We can go ahead and arrange contract negotiation with Hendrick. Next race is at Las Vegas. Wow, just that race.